Alright, today on the table I have the Taurus Curve and the Beretta Pico. You will see a price split of about $55, the Taurus Curve being about $55 more. Both these firearms do have a flashlight on them. It's actually funny, when I ordered this I thought it was a laser sight instead of a flashlight, but no, that's really awesome. Flashlight is right. The Beretta Pico has a far brighter flashlight. Now the Taurus Curve is a flashlight laser sight combo. You almost need the laser sight because the only thing you have for sights is these lines on the back, and then when the loaded flag's up, you kind of got a little valley you can peek through. Chances are, though, with a concealed carry weapon, if you do use it, it's going to be point blank range. Now the Beretta Pico actually has some pretty decent sights on it. Standard 3-dot system, not too bad. Trigger brake. The Beretta Pico is a bit heavy, but it does brake pretty clean. Curve has a much lighter trigger. I do kind of think the Curve brakes slightly cleaner. Now, with using the magazines on both these firearms, they suck. This one, there's actually no button. There's a retention clip right here. Gotta go like that to take it out. So instead of having, your mag ejected and coming up with a fresh mag as that one comes out and going in with a new one and getting back into action, you gotta strip, grab your new mag, insert it. The magazine shape isn't that awesome either. It's gonna be hard to I shouldn't say hard to keep it in your pocket, but compared to the Pico's mag, it's much fatter. Definitely gonna feel this in your pocket. The Pico, from your normal shooting position, trying to get it with your thumb is next to impossible. Now you can break your hand position and go 2 fingers, or take this finger and pop the mag down. It's doable, I've done it. It's just extremely hard. The easiest way to do it is same thing with the Curve. Come up with your second hand, grip it on both sides, pull down, and release. Going in with both the mags suck too. It is slightly easier with this mag to put in than this mag, as shown in the videos. I put some videos of some other guns with the mags going in, just so you can get an idea of how hard these actually are. The Beretta Pico is a lighter firearm. It's also far skinnier. Height, even without the mag and the Pico, it's still a taller gun than the Curve. Now the use of the flashlight and the laser sight flashlight combo on this, the Pico, they really thought this out. It's a recessed button. For example, you got to put your finger in the hole to be able to turn it on, which is really cool because it'll drastically reduce the odds of it coming on in your pocket and draining your battery. But using it, it's not difficult. You can just tap it with your finger and it comes on. The Curve, the button slides forward. Now you think it slide forward and lock. It doesn't work that way. It just clicks on like that. Not that bad of a design, but I do prefer the Pico's better. It's more intuitive. In your normal position, when you're holding the firearm, finger out of the trigger guard, it's right on the button. So you come up, and it's just right there. It's normal, it feels good, it's what I'd want out of a firearm, and the fact that these have flashlights on it is extremely awesome because that's a huge advantage over most micro guns, because normally you're giving up your ability to have a weapon mounted light. Now this comes with trigger guard button cover, and this is designed to be carried just like this with no holster. You got your retention clip that you put on the inside of your waistband, and then you attach the lanyard to your body. When you draw it, it just pulls down, pulls off your cover. Now you kind of do have to do a weird draw to make it come off good, and you're limited to putting it on your body where you can attach this. So it has to be a spot that you can attach this. So the inside of a jacket pocket, probably not very doable, because even if you did attach it to your jacket, you'd have to come way up here to draw it. Now the Pico's probably going to require some sort of holster for most of you. So that is going to make it slightly fatter. But then you can put it like in your jacket pocket, back pocket, whatever. Now this is skinny enough, and if you're not worried about the light coming on, the flush mount mag in there, that's really tiny. And compared to my iPhone's almost bigger. Like, this is all that shows. Got that little bit there. So yeah, it's not a problem putting it in your pocket, in your back pocket. You wouldn't even notice it. It's a lot thinner than my wallet too. Thickness compared to my iPhone. Sorry, I'm kind of going off on this. It is slightly thicker, but not by all that much. Now, there is no slide release on the Taurus Curve.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Do you really need that in a purpose-built concealed carry firearm? You know, that's for you to decide. There is one on the Picot, but it's next to impossible to use. You really can't use it. You're just better off slingshotting it back and just forgetting about this button altogether, or lever, I guess you'd call it. The Taurus Curve does have a curve to the whole body that'll contour your body better, so this isn't really going to work out for you southpaw people. But this one doesn't. It's flat. You can shoot this right or left-handed. I mean, this button doesn't really work for a right-handed person anyway, so it might as well be ambidextrous. Disassembly of the firearm. The Picot is far easier. I'm not going to disassemble the curve, but you almost do need a tool or a coin or something. You just turn the little knob right there, put something in there, turn it, slide comes off. Nice and easy. Going back together, it automatically flips the button up into position. I like that a lot. The curve, you have a pin to remove. Takes longer, a little bit harder to do. Is it way harder? No, but it is definitely harder. Which one would I pick? The curve or the Picot? Myself, honestly, I'd go with the Picot. It's cheaper, it's lighter, it's skinnier, and it's not quite so purpose-built, even though it is. Like this, they've already figured out where you're going to put it, so you're stuck to what this firearm's limited to. This is just a bit more versatile. Flashlight's brighter. You actually got functionable sights. You don't have loaded flags. I don't believe this has a magazine disconnect. No magazine disconnect, and I really like that. I hate when they put that stuff on my firearms. This is also plus P rated. I forgot to check on the curve, but I'll annotate it in. I didn't know that was a thing with 380s, that some of them can shoot plus P, but I'll definitely start looking at that stuff. Extra things that the Picot comes with. You get a soft case, has a little pouch for your extra mag, cardboard box, instruction manuals, trigger lock. The Curve comes with a hard case. They get an A+ on how the latch works. That's really awesome. That's how I like to see it. But on the back here, it's just folded plastic. That is eventually going to snap. You get a second mag with the Curve, and you also get the lockdown keys for it. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave in the comments below which one you would pick and why.